I wouldn't say I figured it out, whatever was happening, but it stopped. So I really, man, I really don't know what to make of that. It only stopped when it started messing with my monitor, like turning, of all things, turning that on and off. I'm not, no idea what was going on. I think, like, I'm terrified to think that maybe like an insect has gotten inside my monitor, or like some sort of port connection and is causing like a tiny short or something. I don't know what else to think. I don't know what else could be causing this. But my volume was oscillating between like 80 and 100, and I normally keep it set to around, 10 or 15. Very, it was absolutely wild. Today, I think I might have even, yeah, I turned down my speakers. All right. Well, I lost all my viewers, and that's a shame. Let's go see if we can make this airplane wing a little airplane wingier. What do I need? Reinforce. What do I need to make this even better? Just one more, huh? Just one more large Titanite shard? I might run into that pretty soon. Here's hoping, anyway. Yeah, I think, like, given where I'm going, I think I'll be alright. I think I'll find one. I'm at the poison pool, which means I need to put on my poison gear, what little I have. Man, I can barely believe what was happening just a moment ago. That didn't make any sense to me. Like, I couldn't find a way to show it to you, but my volume on my computer was just somewhat erratically, but reliably in the same range, going from like 80 to 100. And I normally keep it at about 10. So it was if it ever stopped and like actually started playing at that volume, it would have just shot a laser straight in between my ears and like clear in between them, which just exploded a Razorhead style. Just, I'm pretty sure that's what have happened. I don't think I'm exaggerating. I think my head would have actually exploded. Ooh, man, do I have better poison gear than this? Because that's going to be a problem. I'm sure I do. I'm sure I do. That's got 26? Wow, that's actually really good. 14? Oh, but it weighs a bunch, huh? 16. There we go. Yeah, I guess I'm just wearing leather. Tringlaic. Leather boots. Old ironclad. I guess I gotta go the leather boots. 27. Wow. Oh, the Shadow Mask is great for that. All right, so now I'm at like max poison resist that I can possibly get right now. So we're just gonna go for it. And if I'm very lucky, people will trickle back in after I shut down the stream. And I'll be very gracious if they do, because I've been kind of like, you know, charismatic light today, because I used up all of my charisma juice on my recording. So I don't blame people for just sort of like stopping and going, "Oh, he's having an off day. That's fine. I expect that right now." And for those of you who are sticking around, thank you. Like really, genuinely, thank you so much. It's really nice to know that there are people who would even want to hear me or at least watch me or whatever you're doing while I'm having what I would definitely describe as an off day. I forgot about that guy, actually. I, all right, we'll try that again. Let's see. Oh, I don't have my bow equipped. Let's get that ready. I'm definitely not going to try to fight that guy on the ground in a pool of poison. There are points in this game where using a bow feels a little cheap and like you're sort of circumventing the actual fight. And then there are points in this game where it seems like you would actually be arguably doing the dumbest thing possible by engaging them on the ground. You can't tell me that I needed to be down there. This guy's got a long range attack. Obviously, this was thought of in advance. All right. And that's over with at least. Maybe I can get these little guys too. I can get them like halfway at least. I really think this area is cool. I don't care what you think about this place. I think it's great. You've got the poison windmill tower above like mines that are filled with poison. And inside, you've got a very interesting boss and maybe the most disorienting possible area transition you can imagine. Like, oh man, I hope I get there by the end of the stream because it is wild what happens. Actually, I can probably just go ahead and tell you. I'm just going to go ahead and tell you because even if I tell you what happens, it still is going to be surprising if you're here for it. So, notice how there's that tower, right? And there's sort of like a top to it that you can see. Once you beat this area, you get into an elevator that goes up and continues going up. Straight up. I need to establish that this elevator is going up. Right? From the top of this tower into an area filled with lava. So, I want you to try to picture how that works. You go from the top of this tower that's over my character's left shoulder right now into an area that's filled with lava. Like in a lava lake. Not just like there's not like a pool of lava in the clouds or something. Like you're in a lava lake and there's a building set into it, like a whole castle system. I like it. I think that's great. There's absolutely no rhyme or reason to it whatsoever. Yeah, I know I'm poisoned. That's fine. I'm fine with that. I gotta get these items. I think there's even like a Titanite slab or something in here. There we go. Titanite chunk. If I can get a large Titanite shard, I'll be in great shape. Because then I can turn this thing into an absolute death machine. Ah, just Titanite shards, huh? That's a shame. Is it all? Oh, wait, there's something over here. And I gotta run into Gavlin again. My boy Gavlin's in here. Come on. Made it. Oh, and a fragrant branch. Hey, I knew I came to the right place. Oh, boy. There we go. That was real lucky. I just backed up against the wall and hoped he wouldn't hit me. It's like, oh, I hope that's far enough. Because I can't move anymore. Yeah, Gavlin, you know me. Of course you do. We're best buds. What are you talking about? Let's sell some stuff we don't need. I don't need this. See, I guess I could have done this in Dark Souls 2. Or Dark Souls 3, I mean. But it just makes a lot of sense. You can just sell all the stuff you're never going to use. I'm never going to use any of this stuff. What are you talking about? Flamberger, I'm good. Drang Lake Sword? Probably not. Just sell all of this. We'll just get it down to like the 4 or 5 weapons I'm actually going to use for sure. Some of the stuff, like definitely not going to use that, definitely not going to use that, definitely not going to use that. Pyromancy, I'm good. Not this playthrough. Nope. 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 Is this Watch Dragon Parma? Probably not. I'm not going to go farming for items. What are you talking about? Although I might want that later, so I'm not going to sell that yet. There we go. We really cleaned that up. Yeah. I don't need copies of these gloves, that hood, helmet. All right. What else? We don't need that. What's this? Thrust weapon counterattacks? Explodes at damage threshold? I'm good. Attunement? Don't need it. Okay. What a nice lad. All right, I think... Man, I wish I had some poison resistance stuff, but I guess I'm just going to go ahead and grab the stuff here and get poisoned. That's fine. Got plenty of poison mosses. Oh, shit. Ooh. Man, my kingdom for a large Titanite shard right now. I don't have a kingdom, but someone else's kingdom for a large Titanite shard. I can kill everyone in a kingdom and give you that kingdom for a large Titanite shard. How about that? Is that a good deal? I feel like that's a good deal. Like I'm gonna fight these people on their own terms. Are you kidding? Dark Souls really rewards you for approaching things in an unconventional way and with some forethought. And that's what I appreciate about it. Even if you are, technically murdering mind slaves from a distance with a bow. I mean, it's best to just not think about these things, you know? Maybe don't consider how many times you kill someone basically based on that they were there, or someone said, "Hey, this guy's bad." Like, oh, okay, I'm just gonna go into their house and kill them. Then that's cool. All right, let's get in here. We got stuff to do. We have big men to kill. We have small men to kill. We have a giant slug man to very slowly kill. Oh, and all these crystal lizards. I need to not miss them next time. Yeah! Large Titanite shard. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Excellent. All right. We got it. We got a large Titanite shard. Now I can get this thing to like plus 8 or 9. This is going to be great. Oh, I do need to... I'm going to reset this area so that way I can go back and get the other 2 crystal lizards. Oh, man. I wish I had more like... I wish I had some like sickly, wealthy relatives who were, for no particularly good reason, very invested in my health and happiness. That's what I need. I don't want like a sugar daddy, sugar mama kind of situation. I want it to be morally justifiable for me to just live a comfortable existence. And then I can use my time to just like pursue things that I want to do. Like this. I like doing this. I like streaming. I like making videos. Man. You know what I don't like? Retail, but that's what I'm good at. I've I've like over a decade of experience in retail. It's the worst. So dehumanizing. I actually had to stop a customer and say, "Hey, look, man, I'm not paid to be your abuse sponge. Like, I get you're having a bad day and this product isn't on the shelf, but I don't have control over that, and you're yelling at me. Like, I can't, this isn't okay, man. Like, that guy actually came back later and apologized, and that was rare. Like, I've had that situation happen a bunch where people just like see you as like an extension of the store, which you are. Like, that's your job. You're supposed to be like the store incarnate, but still a person, man. Oh man, if you don't let your okay, so mamas, don't let your babies grow up to be retail employees. I guess that's what I'm really saying here. Let's go back to the poison pool. Why are some of these outlined in like what seems like a darker orange? I think I messed up my my screen settings when I was trying to get the audio thing to stop happening, but it worked. Whatever I did, whatever I did, it worked. Oh wait, there's a closer one. That's right. The mines. Oh, I'm excited. I like this part of the game. And yes, I will say that about every part of the game. I like every part of this game. It's very good. Shit. Except for that part. Except for the parts where I miss. I don't like those parts. Those parts are cheap and poorly made, but the parts where I do well are great and perfectly designed. All right, so now we got to go fight a bunch of pretty large lads. Starting with one over here. It's going to be interesting. Oh, wait. No, those guys are going to come after me if I do that. Oh, this is tough. All right. Into the blender I go. If I can just get rid of a couple of these guys. Oh boy. All right. Well, if they stay lined up like this, it's going to be much easier. Because then I can just get them all with the very good sword. It's not a great... It is called the great sword, but it's only pretty good right now. It'll be great once I get it to, like, +9. Oh, no. Oh, wow. Came with me, huh? All right. It's going pretty well. I could probably baseball swing him. Yeah. And then the overhead. Got him. I have like a traumatic memory of this area. Like the first time I went in here, I just got murdered over and over and over again. Like the first time I played this game. Like there's like 6 of them, and then they just like, it's like it really is like a blender. There's just so many of them. They swing a bunch and then you die, and you can't do anything because you're basically stun locked to death. Oh, it's like an anxiety attack every time. Wait. Can I think there's... No, it's gone now. Never mind. There's supposed to be like a crystal lizard in that area, but I think that's only like an older version of the game. I remember looking for it a bunch. What's over here? There's a lot of... This is actually, now that I think about it, this area is chock full of large lads. You've got the 6 large lads over there, right? And then you've got the large lads with even smaller lads on their backs that shoot magic things at you. I'll show you what I mean real quick, because I'm headed right towards one. And I gotta fight him. This guy over here. That guy. He's such a large lad. He's got another lad on his back. And then I think there's yet another one or something like that. Oh, he didn't break the wall. Oh, no. I got to come back and get him to break that wall. Forgot about that. And there's a treasure chest down here. That's fine. I needed to reset this area anyway. All right. What can I do for this? Is there a way to increase my poison resistance? Yes, actually, a common fruit. A common fruit that I only have 2 of. Oh, there's a trail of dead bodies showing me the way. How nice, actually. There it is. Well, that was convenient. Thank you, everyone, for dying for me. Or before me, I should say. All right, let's get back in there. Let's have that large lad break the other wall this time, because I need that other wall broken. The crystal lizard's back. I don't have to reset the game. I just have to use the bonfire? Oh, that's so much better. In Dark Souls 1 and 3, I'm pretty sure you have to actually reset the game or reload the area completely for that to happen. See? Better design decisions. That's what I'm talking about. Dark Souls 2. It's got your back. It wants you to succeed. Ow! That's not what I wanted you to do. Get back over here. Do a punch. No, that's not a punch. I need you to do a punch at this wall. Man. This guy's going to be real rude about this, huh? There we go. Oh, now you do a punch. Now you do a punch. Good. Good job. It's so rude of enemies not to do exactly what I want them to all the time. I don't know where they get off. Who do they think they are? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Speaking of enemies not doing what I want, those guys are going to follow me out here. I need to run. Oh no, oh no! Fell into the poison pit. All right, I'm going to try to get that crystal lizard real quick. And then we're going to move on, fight some more large lads. Different varieties of large lads. All right, so I think the secret here is not that. All right, I'm pretty sure if I shoot him with an arrow, he'll actually run towards me. I don't know why that works, but I'm pretty sure it does. Let me try it. Little trick. Yeah, got him. Hey, you stay right there. No. Oh no, I can't hit him. Are you kidding me? He was right in front of me. There's like what's the word I'm looking for? There's a weird kind of like frustration that comes from not being able to do something that feels like it should be very easy that some video games have. And it happens in this game sometimes. It's one of those things that ruins immersion where you're like, it's just right there. Like, I could just pick it up if I was actually there. I feel like that's something that future video games are going to address in very interesting ways. Like VR, you have to address that. Like you can't make a VR game where you can't meaningfully interact with the environment, you know? But you can get away with that in non-VR games. And so maybe, actually, now that I think about it, aside from like all of the other reasons that it's hard to develop for VR systems, you have to put a lot of work into making sure that you don't get that weird disconnected feeling, like where you can't meaningfully interact with things. Because like a VR game, like most of the time, almost all of those systems, you have two hands that you can freely move around the environment, and you can like pick up things and grab them and rotate them. But in most like action games and RPGs, you're basically in static environments where you're not really meant to interact with stuff outside of just like looking at them. But it feels weird if there's like a cup on a table and you can't just like pick it up, right? There's no reason for you to pick it up, but it's weird and kind of awful if you can't. So there's a non-intuitive amount of gameplay design that has to go into just making it feel real, even if you have no reason to interact with it. It's not even like you'll want to or need to. That's interesting. I hadn't really thought about that before. All right, I need to throw on some poison resistance and get up in here and grab all those little items. All right. let's go. Let's make sure we also don't die, because I have like 50,000 souls on me. Ooh, a Titanite slab. Very good. All right, I'm just going to go ahead and use this immediately. Ah, I saw that. I saw that. No spooky, scary skeletons for me, thank you. Sending shivers down my spine. Not on my watch. All right. We're doing okay. We're making it. You and me, we're doing it together. We're getting through this. We're going to go into this little room over here. We're going to grab this shiny thing. That's pretty good. I'm going to use this little poison moss thing to get rid of the poison. And we're going to do a running jump. And we're going to do a running jump. There we go. And grab that item. I think that's all I want out of here, right? Yeah, I think it is. I think I'm out of here now. Woo. Just in time. Excellent. I have most of my health. I have all of my Estus flasks still, I think. Yeah, I could just get out of here. I could just continue on. If he's just going to stand there, I'm just going to keep shooting him. All right. Goodness gracious. On either side of me with that one. Oh! Another large lad. There we go. I hope you're not tired of me saying the words large and lad, because there are a lot of them in this area, and they can all be accurately described as such. So I realize it's not. I realize I should probably come up with more varied ways of describing them, but I challenge you to come up with a more fitting term. Absolute units? Absolute units? Chungai? Oh, wait. Would the plural of chungus be chungai? Is it like fungus? Is that too old of a meme to even reference? I think it might be. Okay. I guess my health is gone. That's fine. That's not a big deal. Rude. Shoot you in the face for that. How about that? That's what you get. That's what you get for being rude. You get an arrow to the face. Can I make that jump? That's a real tricky jump to make. Let's find out. You know what? I'm actually going to clear out the boss ahead of me before I come back down here and try to make that jump. That's a real problem jump for me. All right. I really want to try, though. It's right there. Ah, it's so tempting. But if you jump too early or too late, you land in the toxic. I think you might actually fall to your death if you land in that, now that I think about it. I don't know if you can even stand in that. I think that might be bottomless. Uh-oh. Okay. Well, I'll have to try. Oh, wait. Oh. I remember this guy. There we go. Falling for that trick. And there's one over here. There we go. Ah! Okay. Try that again. There we go. Nice. I managed to avoid all of the attacks, but I did poison myself. All right, now I really want to try it. Do I have iron arrows equipped? Yeah, so I can just go ahead. I can knock down this. I think I want both these guys. I think one of them dropped something. Maybe not. It's worth a shot. Let's try to make that jump. Can we do it? Man, it's tough. I guess if I come in at this angle, I'm less likely to miss, right? If I angle myself towards the opening, right? Shit, overshot it. See? You can't land in that. There's only like a small part that you can land in. Damn. So you have to jump earlier, I guess? I mean, obviously you have to jump earlier, but man, that's tough. I'm sure I can run my way back there, though. That guy scared me for a second. I'm not used to playing this game actually connected to the internet. For the first, like, several hundred hours that I've played this game, it was on Xbox, not connected to Xbox Live. So, like, I wasn't used to seeing... Like, I was never caught off guard by the white spectral ghost things because I hadn't seen them before. Anyway, I was gonna have to try to describe that entire mechanic, but legitimately, I just never played this game online previously, and I wouldn't say I voluntarily play it online now, if I'm being honest. Except for that one incredibly nice gentleman who helped me out considerably, actually, by helping me through No Man's Wharf. Playing online has been a real bust for me, as it is in most things. There we go. Clearing our way through it. We're making our way downtown. Killing fast. I should probably find a better way to break those pots than by poisoning myself. But you know what? We're living fast. By which I mean we're going to kill this person from a distance. There we go. All right, now we're living fast. And we're going to try to make that jump. I'm sure I can make it. Sure I can make it. I basically have to jump almost immediately, right? Because I overshot it. So I have to jump a good, like, whole square before I was previously. Oh, shit. All right. Oh, no. Oh, no. There we go. And a green blossom. Made it. This is one of those parts of the game I didn't even know existed until my second or third playthrough. This little area over here. I never even saw that little ledge. Nice. What else is in here? Isn't there something else that attacks me for no reason? I feel like I get attacked again. Yeah, there it is. Anyway, I genuinely appreciate you sticking with me. It's kind of been a low energy day for me because I spent all of it talking to a camera and no one's talking with me in chat, so I've got nothing to respond to. Man. Well, that could have gone better, huh? Oh, do remind me a little bit of Shrek, huh? Just a little bit. That's fine. I can deal with that. Let's go. All right, 5 Estus flasks. How many could I possibly need for a boss? I should be fine. I've got a +8. It's at +8 right now? That's great. Wow, Man, do I have any more chunks? I probably only need like 3 or 4 to get it to +9. Awesome. Ooh, a summon sign even. This is probably a player. Yeah. Do I summon the help? I said for my, like, southern mansion. Take Misa Take Mikazuchi. Nope. No, I'm good. You know what? I'm alright. We're just gonna fight the covetous demon. Wow. Actually, that's already going real well. Look at that. Uh-oh. Well, I say that. We can do this. I only need to get like 2 more hits in on him, huh? Damn. He only needs to get like 1 more hit on me. If I don't fix this real quick. There we go. Well, that went very well. Hey. Is there a way up those stairs? I see messages. Is there? Hey. Hey, I did it. First try, too. Can I get any farther up? Doesn't look like it. That's a shame. It doesn't look like there's anything up there, but I want to do it. I guess there's an invisible wall. All right, well. Yeah, it looks like it just keeps going. It kind of clips. I can sort of see into the gap. I guess there's nothing there. That's a shame. I really want to explore. I like games. I like exploring areas of games that the game clearly doesn't want you to explore. That's actually one of my favorite things to do, is to go into the areas that are absolutely not intended for players to walk into. Because every once in a while you see like unused assets, uh, sort of see behind the scenes of the game sometimes in really interesting ways. I really like doing that. I think it's super fun. I did that in World of Warcraft all the time. I got banned for doing that a couple of times. I wasn't even using like outside assistance programs or anything. They're just like, you got to stop doing this. Like, we're gonna ban you because you're not supposed to be here. Like, no, I don't care. I'm still gonna do it. I don't have this. Ask me if I have an SS last road. Yeah, it's like my strength. It's wow. Just adds like quite a bit of damage actually. Let's do it. Yeah. I should probably level up my ability to carry things. But you know, we'll get there. At this rate, so I've got about 20 minutes left in the stream, I might be able to get to and clear the boss and then get to the next area. Although I should really come to think of it, I have none of the poison removal items that I should really have for this area. Damn, see? Just like that. I'm already poisoned. Ish. Lightly poisoned. Someone's shooting at me. Ah, and now I'm poisoned. See, that's a problem. Because I don't have any way of dealing with that anymore. Maybe I do need to backtrack a little bit, actually. I'm just going all over the place in this stream. Let's go back to the Huntsman's Copse. And we're going to, I guess, start at the Undead Lockaway. That's probably the closest one. Yeah, it's gotta be. It's gotta be the closest. And before I get any farther in, I'm gonna take a quick break because I've had 2 of these. And my dog hasn't been able to leave the room for the last hour and 40 minutes, so I'll be right back. Gonna change my equipment really quick though. Yeah. That's a good look. We're gonna go with that look, and I'll be right back. Want to go outside, girl? All right. So one of the reasons I'm really excited to finish and release my next video is that I'm going to plug my Twitch stream in it. And I mean, as you can tell, it's hard for me to talk to myself for a very long time if I'm having kind of a low energy day, which I am right now, or I've used up a lot of energy over the course of the day. But if there are people in chat consistently talking to me, it's a lot easier for me to like interact with them, and then there's no dead air, you know, and then there's usually like new topics coming up, that kind of thing. So I'm really looking forward to that because I think having I think once I get to the point where there's like at least one person talking every, you know, minute or two, it'll be a much better stream because I do pretty well interacting with people, but when I'm just like talking to myself and I'm tired, yeah, I don't blame people for clicking away as they have over like a good chunk of the stream so far. That's fine. I'm not at my best right now, but I will be. Soon, being not at my best will be fine. And I'm really excited about that. I think it's going to be really good. Oh man, can you imagine if I had like a relatively large audience talking to me? Oh, it'd be great. I'm real excited about it. I think it's going to happen because I have no reason to expect my next video to do poorly. I think it'll actually do really well. Two shot. Oh, this is so much better. Anyway, I have every reason to expect my next video to do very well, and especially the one after that. Even if my next video does just okay numbers, the one after that I think is going to do amazingly well because it's relatable to everyone, and I think I actually have like I don't want to use the word important, but I have useful insights, I think. I have things to say that I think people will find helpful in their day-to-day life, you know? Because I'll be talking about how to use the internet and not have your brain cause problems with itself and how you and also with how you interact with the internet. There are some because the internet is currently designed to get you to spend as much time as possible in one place looking at advertisements. There are some tricky little brain tricks that are being done to you that once you identify them, you're like, "Oh, I could just not do this and I'll actually be happier." And they're like, I think I'll be able to help some people who have like bad behavior patterns with like social media and stuff like that. I'm not saying that I've discovered like the secret of how to use social media responsibly, but at least pointing it out to people, like making them identify the behaviors that they're doing, I think that'll help. I mean, even like right now, I'm struggling with like I'll open up Facebook or Twitter or something, and I'll just start scrolling. But now, like I'm more aware of it, and that makes a big difference. You know, because I'll only get like 2 pages in before I'm like, oh, I'm just wasting my time. This is just like me trying to get my dopamine to be released in my brain. And it's not going to happen. Like, there's never going to be a post good enough where I'm like, yes, this was now finally all worth it. No, you just keep going and you just keep going until eventually you run out of time or energy to do it. So I'm excited. I think that video is going to really help me out. It's going to help other people out. It's just going to be good all around. Also, I think just the process of writing the script for that video is going to be real interesting, because I'm going to be talking about like media bubbles and like friendship bubbles and stuff like that. Yeah, it's going to be good, man. I really think that it's going to be the least niche topic I've ever covered, I think. Because like so far I've covered like SARMs, nootropics. My video that's going to be coming out hopefully by the end of this week is going to be about supplements and to a degree like holistic, naturalistic medicine, that kind of thing, but not as much as you might expect. And I come to like I'm on it's like my fourth version of the script, because by the time I finished the first two, I wasn't really happy with them. The third one I made into a video and I wasn't really happy with that and made it private. And now I think I've finally come to like a really good understanding of what supplements represent. And I know that sounds weird and sort of ephemeral, but it makes sense in the video. And it's not just rambling nonsense. I've read it enough times to be sure of that. That's going to be real good, I think. I don't know what I'm going to do after that. Oh, shit. Wow, what happened? I just like rushed forward and almost fell off there. I don't know what happened there. But man, it's going to be good. I'm real excited. It just happened again. What just happened? That's fine. I just got to fight. I just got to fight my much more heavily armored twin. There we go. Hey, wow. That's like half the health. Hey, this sword makes everything easier. Very good. Oh no. Didn't I just die? Goodness. Well, at the very least, I'll be able to get through this boss. I'm very certain of that. It's almost impossible to play Dark Souls 2 and not kill like 3 or 4 bosses in an hour. Like, I think I've already killed 2. Like, I killed the Covetous Demon, and what else? What else did I kill? The Skeleton Lords. And I'm about to kill the Chariot. Wow, I can't believe I missed 4 times. There we go. Wait, did I just get another guy too? That one's... Okay, that works. I'm not mad. Oh, right, I should be killing these butterflies so I can get the poison items. I'll need those. Where's the other one? There's another one in here somewhere. All right. Now I just have to not die and get back to my, like, wealth of souls again. I can do that. Oh, I also have a video that I'm... Oh, shit. I also have a video that I'm making, or I'm writing the script for, that's about how hype ruins things. Just like both the feeling and the style of advertising. But that one's going to be a harder script to write, I think. That one's going to get backburnered for a bit, which is a shame because we've got some really good jokes in there that I've already written. Like some really good jokes, but like the rest of the script needs to be finished or it doesn't make or it's just not worth it. It's a shame when you've got really good ideas trapped in ideas you haven't finished yet. Like it's sort of like you've got something you're just waiting to release, but like you have so much ahead of that. There's so much more groundwork to do. Ah, I wonder if I can just two-shot this guy. Ah, I can one-shot that guy, apparently. Maybe I don't need to be shooting them a second time with the bow. Hype is bad. Hype is a very bad thing. Depending on what kind of hype it is, I mean. Like, there's getting excited about stuff, right? And I mean, they're good jokes. But hype is a bad thing, and it's kind of hard to talk about. But I guess what I'm really talking about more than anything else is the kind of hype you see in video games and movie trailers, especially movie trailers. There's some really insidious stuff that happens in movie trailers that's kind of difficult to talk about in like a concise way. But there's something you can observe that's sort of immediately obvious when you think about it that happens with both video game trailers and movie trailers is that these trailers aren't telling you anything material about the subject. What they're really trying to tell you is how to feel about it. Like, especially video game trailers do this, I think, the most notably. But like, when you watch a movie trailer, you're not learning anything particularly interesting about the movie. You're not learning what the plot's going to be most for the most part. And if it does tell you the plot, that's usually not a good sign. What they're usually trying to do is trying to get you to get excited about it and want you to feel like when you watch it, you're going to have like a certain kind of experience. That's what they're really trying to communicate to you. And there's a little bit of actually there's a lot of deceptive ways of doing that. You know, one of the things that sprang the most to mind to me was when I was watching the trailers for Red Dead Redemption 2. They show this like beautiful open world, right? And it's like this huge place that it's clearly going to be a lot of fun to interact with, and you're going to have all this creative freedom because I mean it's Rockstar, of course you're going to have a bunch of creative freedom, right? About how you approach things. But no, not actually. Ironically, you're incredibly limited in how you approach basically any of the missions. Like you're very much pigeonholed into like a certain number of a certain handful of ways of handling things, and it's usually like if you try to do anything even remotely creatively, it punishes you for it and will start the whole level over basically. Wow, I need to not get hit again. Boy, was that lucky. All right. Where's the other magic guy? Come on. I got to get to you. I got to hit you with my sword. There we go. All right. Now the magic guys are dead, which means the skeletons will stay dead. That's really what's important here. If I can just... Yeah. So there's a couple ways of handling this boss. I don't know if I really like any of them. But that's not it. That's not how I'm going to do it. I can't believe I dodged under that. Wow, that was lucky. All right. I usually can't time that for anything. There's like a lever somewhere, right? Isn't there like a lever? Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm certain there's like a lever I need to pull, and that, yeah, here it is. And it lowers the gate and causes it to like fall. I'm pretty sure. There we go. But then I have to fight the actual horse. Oof. Which has magnetic attacks apparently that perfectly track you. All right, well that's going to be a problem. Shit. Well, yeah. Yeah, I died. Hmm. Like I usually handle that boss in a very different way. What I usually do is I shoot it with arrows a bunch and then it dies. Like I just don't engage is what how I normally handle that boss. I'm gonna try to not do that though, because that is kind of a cheap way of dealing with it. It's a I wonder, could I just run in there? Do I not have to fight these guys? Could I just run past them? Because I've always just killed them every time. Let's see. We're gonna try just running past these boys. Because I think that might actually work. I've never tried it before. I've always fought them. Like a chump. Like a chump, obviously. Apparently, I could just run past them. I don't have to fight these guys at all. Now I feel stupid. Dave agrees. Dave agrees I was being stupid. Are they following me? Yeah, they are following me, so I do need to just keep going, huh? Okay. I was I was hoping they would stop at the bridge or something, but apparently not. There we go. There's one down. I just got to get to the other one. And I can probably just roll under. Yeah. I've never had the confidence to bother trying to do that before, to be honest. There we go. So now I just have to deal with the remaining skeletons and the horse. All right, that's fine. I can deal with that. Now the lever. And we're going to go ahead and make it shiny. I'm not dealing with this guy. Not without some work. Not without some help, I mean. Wow, look at that. Whew. Man, he homes right in on you with those attacks. Jeez. Look how much damage he does. And I take so long to heal. But it's over. All right. I don't know if I've ever... I think I might have once previously ever tried to fight that guy on the ground instead of just shooting him with arrows. Like I really take like when I played this game previously, I've just always played it the most tedious way possible, like shooting everything from a distance with arrows. So I'm really trying something fresh here on stream. Like I played this game. Oh my god, they're in the building. They followed me in. Good god. Followed me in here. I can't believe it. They're still behind me, aren't they? Is he still chasing me? I'm not going to even bother. I'm not going to fight those guys. Good lord. What is wrong with them? So rude. Oh, there's an item over here. Hey. What's this? Solo for Brave Warrior. Oh, and there's the Nar Alma guy in here. I might kill him. Because I want his hat. What you got? Okay. Um, that's all you got to say? Well, that's fine. I'm just going to kill you. Oh, well, I want your robe. I guess I have to buy the rope. That's fine. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. Doop, doop, doop. There we go. See, I like that this game rewards you for doing stuff that it looks like it doesn't want you to do, like this. Like, I appreciate that. I feel like this game knows its audience, which is me, specifically me. All right, I guess vitality, right? My equip load's basically non-existent. There we go. Wow, that was all my souls, huh? That's fine. Let's go ahead and use up all of the soul storage I've got. I'm kind of excited to spend like all day tomorrow editing. I really like editing videos. It's relaxing. And it's what I like about it is that I don't ever go into editing knowing what I'm gonna do, but by the end of it I'm almost always happy with it. Like I guess that's the mark of not being a professional, I suppose, is that I don't go into it with like a particularly strong vision of the shots that I want to have happen. But I do just sort of make it happen and figure it out as I go, and it works out every time. I did that for no reason. I'm so used to being able to level up at a bonfire. There we go. I got like another 60,000. That's great. Let's go ahead and give myself some more health, I suppose. Is that worth it? I don't think that's worth it. ADP. ADP is always worth it. Up to about 30. There we go. Maybe. It's possible that it'll become a skill over time. Um, I feel like the only distinct editing skill that I have is I'm good at timing things to music. Sort of, and I always have been. I've always wanted to time things to music. I feel like I'd be good at editing a music video. I don't know if I'd be good at designing a music video. I do think of like, okay, so often when I listen to music, I create a music video for it in my head. And I've been doing that since I've been like 11 or 12. Yeah, there we go. There's my robes. Are you ready for the new look? Yeah. There's the look. Oh, you know what? I don't have the Seldora pants. I could go get those. I really could. I don't need that guy for anything. I don't want his Oris armor. Oh, actually, wait. I kind of do want his Oris armor, don't I? Hmm. All right. I'll do that later. I think, though, I'm going to wrap up the stream for tonight. Thank you, Dusty, for stopping in. Thank you, everyone. Uh, I'll be here tomorrow, same time. Almost certainly in a more energetic state. It's difficult to stay perky after you've spent 4 or 5 hours staring at a camera, repeating lines, and trying to be like charismatic. I used up all my charisma juice. It all went into the video I'm editing. Oh goodness. Well, before I go, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna jump over to someone else's stream real quick and raid them, which is a thing that I've neglected to do quite a bit. Wait, have I had the desktop audio muted this entire time? See, this is why I need a more active viewer base, because I would this is why I need like 20 people that are in chat. It can't all fall on you, Dusty. It can't all be your responsibility, you know? Well, it helps a lot to have like some variety of background noise, you know? Let's see. Skylandos. Skylandos here has 3 viewers. I'm just going to hope that he's not a jerk. And we're going to raid Skylandos. If he's a jerk, I'm sorry.